In this important video, we will go over common unemployment-related scams, and how to avoid them. Video is brought to you by unemploymentpua.com. The first type of scam we cover is one pertaining to fake social media pages. Scammers create fake social media accounts in an attempt to get personal and confidential information. The fake pages are made to look like the original ones. The scammers will then send you a direct message claiming they can help you with unemployment issues you may have posted about in social media. They will ask you for sensitive information such as social security number or bank account numbers. Here is an example of a Facebook account pretending to be the Pennsylvania Department of Labor and Industry Facebook page. The page on the left is fake. Note that the name of the department is misspelled, and it is missing the blue verification check mark. To avoid such scams, check for the blue verification badge, a badge that social media platforms such as Twitter and Facebook add to an account after verifying that the account actually belongs to the organization it is representing. Also check for suspiciously low amount of followers, and any misspellings in the name. The best way to get to the real page is by going to the Unemployment State Agency's official website and following the link to their Facebook page through there. Regardless, never give out any sensitive information through direct message. Government agencies will never ask you for sensitive information through social media. The next type of scam we cover are text message scams, in which you receive fraudulent text messages in an attempt to trick you into clicking on a link in the text message and stealing your personal information. Here are examples of some fake text messages thousands of people receive every day. These messages have a link in them that if you click on them, they lead you to a website which attempts to trick you into giving them personal information. Check for bad spelling and grammar, which are always a sign that a text message is not authentic. Look for suspicious-looking links. For example, the link in this case has a period between unemployed and meant. It also has a .com extension. Government agencies generally have a .gov extension. You should not reply to fake text messages or click on any links there. Instead, if in doubt, call the agency directly using the phone number listed on its official website. Do not call the number from which you received the text. Similar to the text message scam, the email scam involves an email that appears to come from a state unemployment agency, and asks you to reply with sensitive information or to click on a link in the email, which leads you to a fraudulent website. Be on the lookout for spelling and grammar mistakes. These emails also often do not address you by name, rather they refer to you by a generic term such as customer or claimant. Emails are often CC'd to many recipients, and do not originate from a .gov email address. Links in the email will be fraudulent and lead to fake websites in an attempt to steal sensitive information from you. To avoid falling victim to an email scam, always check the sender email address to see who the email is really from. See if it is coming from a .gov address. Note that the sender field can in some cases be spoofed or faked, so don't rely just on that. Log into your unemployment portal directly, and check the inbox there for any communications. Do not click on any links in the email or reply to them. Never enter sensitive information on websites linked in the email. Again, if in doubt, call the unemployment agency directly. Many of the scams involve using phishing websites in one way or another. Phishing websites are websites that look exactly like the real websites, but are in fact fake websites intended to steal your information. For example, the website seen here was made to look like a Bank of America website. If you look at the URL bar on the top of the browser, you will realize that you are not at a bankofamerica.com website. If you were tricked and enter your username and password in this fake website, the scammers now possess your Bank of America login credentials and they can use it to empty your accounts and steal your money. Let's move on to another type of scam. The fake job scam. Fake job scams often target the unemployed, who naturally are looking for work. The scammers will offer you a fake job and use it to steal your information such as your SSN, or they will send you fake checks to purchase supplies from fake suppliers, and the end result is that you end up owing your bank thousands of dollars. Some common signs of a fake job scam include no interview or easy interview process, usually online or through Telegram or Google Hangouts. Job offer may be too good to be true. Employer can advance you a generous check for you to use and buy supplies. Check is fake. Employer asks you to handle money for the company using your personal bank account. Also note that opportunities such as mystery shopper, package forwarder, and car wraps are always a scam. Unsolicited jobs with the titles personal assistant and administrative assistant also commonly turn out to be a scam. Before accepting any job, you should look up the company offering the job to see if it is a real company. Keep in mind though, scammers will often impersonate real employers and companies. Be wary of unprofessional emails, a vague job description, and a hiring process that seems too easy. Call the employer's HR department using a publicly listed number on their website to verify job details. Do not send any money to the employer even if they sent you a check for a larger amount. Do not deposit any checks the employer advances you. Never use your personal bank account to handle financial transactions for the company, such as taking payments from their customers. Let's move on to identity theft. These come in many shapes and forms. We will mostly be addressing the scam in which someone assumes your identity in order to collect unemployment benefits in your name. You end up owing taxes on benefits which you never received in the first place, and later you could be investigated for unemployment fraud. You should suspect you are a victim of this scam if you start receiving communications from a government or unemployment agency regarding a claim and you did not recently file for unemployment benefits. You may have also received an unemployment debit card despite not being on unemployment. Receiving an IRS tax form 1099-G reflecting benefits you have never received is also a sign your identity may have been stolen. Your employer could also ask you about a notification they received from the state unemployment agency about a claim in your name. In general, the best way to avoid being scammed is to never share sensitive personal information with unknown requesters in non-official channels. Such information includes name and date of birth, social security number, photos of government documents, bank account information, and credit card numbers. Be diligent about protecting this information. If you have been scammed, it is important to act fast. There are several actions you need to take, depending on the type of scam. Notify the state unemployment agencies about any fraudulent claims in your name. Notify your bank and financial institutions right away to prevent money being stolen from your accounts. Monitor your credit reports for any suspicious activities. Place a freeze in your credit if necessary. Run an antivirus and malware scan in your computer. File a report with your local police department. Report fraud to the Federal Trade Commission. Report fraud to the U.S. Department of Justice's National Center for Disaster Fraud. Unemployment-related scams are on the rise during the pandemic. Please spread the word in your communities by sharing this video so that others can be informed. Thank you for listening to this public service announcement by unemploymentpua.com. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel, and follow Unemployment PUA on Twitter for more updates. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below.